And it's Atlanta to start out. Now Wall. And there's the try. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Now here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And the shot goes in.
Something very effective about interior offense, making life easy on yourself.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wall. Mourning with the screen. It's Wall with the drive. And Wall slams it home.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Brunson with it. To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think that he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Smith right side. Bosch grabs the miss. And here's Atlanta. Wall looking it over. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bosch.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Here's Gobert. Wilkes. Out to Brunson. New York, no good that time either. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
.36 seconds left in the first. Randle outside. Into the lane. And then Randle slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Pass to Mullen. Back to Gobert. To the middle. To end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Alonzo Mourning. New York shooting their first free throw of the game here. And here's Thompson from the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Atlanta leads by just 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
New York trails by 3. The shake. Halliburton, good look inside.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Ware, and that one good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but boy, he sure muscled that one in.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
And Grant slams it home.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Thompson is double. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So it's Atlanta now. Screen by Smith. Here's Grant. The rebound by Grant. New York trails by 6. Inside. Baseline try. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Here's Thompson. Here's Thomas with the 3. Hangs home the trifecta. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Thompson. No scoring in this one.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
And the dunk by Grant.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here is Thomas. Drives to the hoop. And Grant sends it back.
In the era of three-point shooting, there's still nothing more important than protecting the rim. Woo-hoo.
And the first one drops.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And both free throws good for Thomas. New York trails by 7. Pass to Ware. New York moving it around. Back to Grant. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Grant trying to break free. And Grant sends it back. Grant with the ball. Now defended by Grant.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Boy, what a clinic on where to keep the basketball in pick-and-roll play.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Horace Grant.
15 seconds.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And so Ware nails both of them.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Grant outside. Offensive rebound. Grant got a piece of it.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Well, Aaron Nesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
And he nails the third. Here's Thomas. He's got 7. With 1 on the clock, and he hits the buzzer beater!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's Atlanta. They're up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Atlanta. To the paint, here's Wilkes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Gobert, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
It's a pick by Love. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Wilkes. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Wilkes has got 6.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Bosch, the screen. And Billups, here we go. The kick out to Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Love outside. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
Well, Julius Randle does a little bit of everything out there, including this little kick-out pass.
Good D by Thompson.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Here's Randall, and he drops it in from the low post. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here's Billups. Still yet to score. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Billups has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Brunson being aggressive.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Billups up top. Thompson outside. Driving inside.
Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
Boy, Tyrese Halliburton, that wiry frame, he is stronger than you think.
Here's Wall.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
Out to the right wing. And the three off target. Love deciding where to go with it. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Atlanta, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Grant outside. Here is Edwards. Over Neesmith. Trained for 2 points. Edwards got his first basket. Here's Ware. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta leading by 16. Here's...
I'm in Atlanta with the hawk, I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets, in Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, I'd as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the